Thank you, Joe. Folks, I'm so honored to have you all here at my cafe. Thanks so much for coming down. Before I sing, I want to pass around this donation jar. We have a donation jar system here at the cafe for our artists, and I believe that most, if not all, of tonight's proceeds will go to a special charity that Joe takes care of, and that's called Jack's Place, right? Right. Jack's Place, that helps troubled children. So I'm going to pass around the jar, then I'm going to come back and sing for you. Well, you've heard the pros, Joey and Joe. Now get ready for the amateur, okay? I brightened the lights a little bit because I'm going to record this. My friend Christopher Flower here is going to videotape this for my mother, my 92-year-old mother, who lives out in Western New York. So we're going to send some of these songs to her. Love you, Mom. Okay, I'm ready for the first song here. Of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through a meadowland behind a golden door that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. Just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. You know, I've owned clubs for over 30 years, and I was always too afraid to come up on stage. Up until just a few months ago, when I finally somehow found the courage to do it. And Joe here, Joe Sinatra, was a big help and encouragement to me to do that. So I want to thank you, Joe, for lifting me up here to be on stage and encouraging me. What's our next song? Is it?
I'll tell you, Richard, being not far from just off Broadway, we've got a fantastic song coming up, No Business Like Show Business.
Uh-oh. This song is from a Broadway show entitled Annie Get Your Gun. It's a great song. I'm sure you've heard it before. Ethel Merman was famous for this song. But there's a lot of lyrics to it, so I'm going to have to read here. There's a lot of humor in this song, so Let her go. There's no business like show business. The butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk are secretly unhappy men because the butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk get paid for what they do but no applause. They gladly trade their dreary jobs goodbye for anything theatrical, and why? There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may get stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't trade it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. The costumes, the scenery, the makeup, the props, the audience that lifts you when you're down. The headaches, the heartaches, the backaches, the flops, the sheriff who escorts you out of town. The opening when your heart beats like a drum. The closing when the customers won't come. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. You get that extra feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, like no people I know. You get word before the show has started. Oh, here we go. Let's go on with the show. God, I lost it here. Has started. That your favorite uncle died at dawn. Top of that, your ma and pa have parted. You're broken hearted, but you go on. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far. That night you open, and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they put a star. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show. All right.
Let's hear it for Richard. Like I said, we're right off Broadway, right that far. Practice is down the road.
Not gonna know.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
I'm just gonna play a couple songs here tonight. Richard's got two more classic songs he's gonna do. And listen to the lyrics in these songs, because they're historical and priceless, and no one's ever like Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Genest.
Thank you. You thought you were rid of me, right? I want to put in a plug for my man Christopher here, who's a professional photographer, who's been published in magazines. He's new to town. You need a photographer? Talk to me and I'll send you to Christopher Flower. Tony Bennett. This song I'm going to sing was a big hit for him in 1962. By the way, did anybody see Tony Bennett last night singing with Lady Gaga? Did anybody see that? Tony was on WMHT, a wonderful Tony Bennett special. It's called Tony Bennett Duets 2. It's a DVD you can buy for $15. And he sang duets with several different artists, and my favorite was Lady Gaga. I'd never seen her before. What an outrageous artist she is. Well, this song was a big hit for Tony in 1962, and it's called The Good Life, and I'm ready to sing The Good Life for you. Maybe the good life isn't so good. sadness you feel. You won't really fall in love, or you can take a chance. So please be honest with yourself. Don't try to fake romance. It's the good life.
Good life.
It's the good life, but I don't know what part of the song.
It's all right.
It's hard to sing with this karaoke machine, you know? I'm not used to it. What can I say? Let me see if I can find it here.
You'll find it.
The good life. Okay, I feel it coming. Here we go. Please remember, I still want you, and in case you wonder why, well, just wake up, kiss the good life goodbye. Kiss this song goodbye too, huh? Please remember, I still want you, and in case you wonder why, well, just wake up, kiss the good life goodbye. Okay, folks, hold your applause, hold your applause. Okay,
Let's hear it for Richard. You know, he's singing this song for his mom. And, you know, I know if I was singing something for my mom, I'd probably it's real close to him, but I think he's doing a great job.
thank you, Joe. Okay, this next song, and my last song here, is a Cole Porter song from 1928, from a musical called Paris, one of his first Broadway musicals. And the name of the song is Let's Do It. And I'm sure you will recognize it once it gets going. It's a very upbeat song. And let's do it, Joe.
Yeah. Rich, you're gonna do it.
Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain the best upper sets do it. Lithuanians and Lats do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins. Some Argentines without means do it. They say in Boston even beans do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Okay, the insects, dragonflies in the reeds do it. Sentimental centipedes do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Mosquitoes, heaven forbid, do it. So does every katydid. Do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. The most refined ladybugs do it when a gentleman calls. Moths in your rugs do it. What's the use of mothballs? Young chicks do it, old chaps do it. In Lapland all the little laps do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Chimpanzees in the zoos do it. Some courageous kangaroos do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. I'm sure giraffes on the sly do it. Heavy hippopotami do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Sloths who hang down from twigs do it, though the effort is great. Sweet guinea pigs do it. Buy a couple and wait. The world admits bears in pits do it. Even Pekingeses at the Moon and Ritz do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Let's do it, let's fall in love. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to turn the show back over to Mr. Joe Sinatra, the real pro here. Okay, let's hear it for Joe Sinatra.
Thank you, Richard. Man, I hope you like that. How was your son? How was your son, Richard?